Mario Lopez.
What's up, you're on Mario Lopez. Joining me now via Zoom, my girl Candace Cameron Bure. How you doing, Candace? Always great to see you.
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm jealous because you already got your workout in. I've been having some really early call times. And let me tell you something, you're used to getting up early and working out in the morning. When you have to do it later on, it's tough, isn't it? It's the worst.
It's so tough.
Ideally, when do you like to get it
In the morning, first thing.
Right?
For sure.
Out of the way.
Yeah, because then at the end of the workday, not only are you tired, but then you want to go home to your family. And then I feel guilty that I'm using it as workout time and not family time.
Okay, we're on the same page because at night you want to be able to relax and watch great movies like the one we're getting this Sunday night, the 16th Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries movie on Hallmark. You've made 16 of these in like a matter of 7 years, right? Wow, that's amazing.
I know it is. It blows my mind that we've made so many, but this is like, it really is my favorite series of movies that we've done on Hallmark Channel. And I've done a lot of Hallmark movies, but I love the mysteries because they're kick butt. It's not just about the romance and the almost kiss. It's like I get to do stunts in this one. I mean, in all of them. And then it's a mystery to solve. And Aurora is a real go-getter. I love her. And but this movie does have some romance in it because Aurora is finally getting married. And we've seen her date quite a few people over the course of these movies, but she found the one. And she's going to get married as long as this mystery doesn't stop the wedding.
Oh, okay. Could have a partner in crime. For those who may not be familiar with the series itself, they're based on books, correct? And what's the premise essentially?
So Aurora Teagarden is a librarian by day, and she's an amateur sleuth by night. She is the president of the Real Murders Club, and she likes to try to solve unsolved crimes. And it's great. Yeah, these books were written by Charlaine Harris, who wrote True Blood. The books are actually a little raunchier than what we do for Hallmark Channel. So these are actually family-friendly mysteries you can watch with your kids. There's nothing scary or gory. It's kind of like in the vein of Angela Lansbury.
I was going to say,
like Murder, She Wrote.
Young Murder, She Wrote. That's exactly what popped into mind. However, I saw a really cool documentary the other day, and you have a lot of these real life sleuths that try to solve these crimes online, and oftentimes they do. I don't know if you ever saw Don't F with Cats, but I
saw that. That was crazy.
Right, but they essentially solved that all online, and that was fascinating. That kind of popped into my mind too. So really cool out there. Speaking of marriage, I saw that you're about to celebrate your 25th wedding anniversary. What did you get married when you were 12? How did that happen?
Yes, when I was 12. That's another thing that's crazy. I can't believe it's going to be 25 years. It's so exciting. And my husband, I'm so madly in love with him. And I can honestly say, hand to God, I am more in love with him today than I think I was on our wedding day. He just smothers me with love and affection. And I don't mean to gag you all, but I think we're both just very appreciative because it's hard sometimes to stay married for this long. There are ups and downs. And I think getting to this point, and we are good, and we're so appreciative of one another.
That's awesome to hear. No, I mean, to kind of piggyback on that too. I mean, I've only been married 10 years, but the same. I think I love my wife more. And I think it's great. We hope to keep going strong, and I love hearing examples like that. What tips or advice would you give to people who are getting into the married game now, and as far as wanting to keep the longevity, which is the ultimate goal?
I'll give you my advice if you give me your advice after.
Okay, sounds good.
I think one of the keys is you have to think of marriage from the most selfless point of view possible, meaning your spouse is the one who should be able to lovingly uh, give you constructive criticism. They should be the one that is closest to you, that you should be able to accept it and not feel like they're condemning you or putting you down, but trying to build you up into the best that you can be. And so, if you have that perspective and you do the same for your spouse in love, I think it can work that way. But if you're in marriage for them to serve you, it's the wrong perspective. You have to want to serve and love them and help them be the best, and in turn you hope your spouse does the same.
Excellent advice. Excellent advice. Mine is much more condensed.
What?
Have to have a healthy form of communication with rules. Don't ever disrespect each other. You got to make each other laugh and constantly.
Yes.
That's how she makes me laugh, and usually I feel like the Chris Rock in the relationship, so that I find that very sexy. And speaking of sexy, we're intimate often. That helps too.
That helps very, very much.
That helps. So those three things I think are
I
staple.
am I am right on with your advice.
Okay, good.
Here. I'm in agreement.
All right. A salute to that. I love seeing you during Christmas time. I keep telling my friends, I go, dang it, I wish we could figure out a way to do a Christmas movie
I
together.
know.
Or can I
I
think
know.
people always comment, you guys should do one. You guys would be great, and this and that. So I do want to figure that out at some point, Candace. But I saw that Hallmark is doing Christmas in July this year. Is
Yeah.
that true? Was that a rumor?
No, not a rumor. People can't get enough Christmas and Hallmark movies. So, Christmas in July, they're running movies through the whole entire month.
Oh wow.
And I have a Christmas line of home goods and products that is getting bigger and bigger every year. So, you can see them online at dayspring.com, but they are now. There's an exclusive collection at all the Hallmark Gold Crown stores, and that will be available at the end of July, all through the fall and Christmas.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Before I let you go, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Quick questions, quick answers, okay?
Yeah.
What's your go-to fashion accessory for the summer?
Birkenstocks.
You have the visual right there. Okay. What's your favorite Christmas movie that we're not in?
That we're not in.
Yes.
It's an oldie but goodie. It's White Christmas.
Classic. Love it. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Like there's a word.
Kind.
Kind. Very good. What about least
What's
favorite?
that? The F word. I don't like that word.
That's good. I like you don't drop that. I appreciate that. Uncle Jesse or Uncle Joey?
In what way?
But that's up to you.
That's up to you. That's why it's ambiguous.
Uncle Joey.
Okay. Go to late night snack.
Oh man, I'm like a raccoon. I just like I paw through my pantry and I'm just granola,
I like that.
nuts,
That
any
is
kind of chocolate I can find. Yeah, that's what my husband calls me and my kids. I'm a little raccoon. It
like
just disappears in the morning when they go to eat breakfast and granola. It's gone.
see, we're the same person. I've come to realize. Meanwhile, you can catch Candace Cameron Bure in Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries Till Death Do Us Part Sunday night at 8/7 Central on Hallmark. Thanks for checking in, Candace. Always love seeing you.
Thanks, Mario. Me too.
On with Mario Lopez.